Hello and welcome to this update on our development progress. Later we will demo the StonX cookie DP4 trackers. While the world has turned high-key pedal to the metal chaos, we've been trying to stay sane and keep developing this tracking system. So to shorten our time to market, we've decided to split up the campaign for the trackers and the campaign for the beacons. So basically what that means is we'll have a separate crowdfunding campaign for the trackers, and then later down the line, once the beacons are finished development, we'll have a campaign for those. This might seem like a bad idea to some, so I'm just going to quickly explain our reasoning. The trackers doesn't need as beefy chips as the beacons does, and considering the chip shortage, the time to market for the trackers are way shorter than that of the beacons. So if we wanted to combine a campaign into one, so both trackers and beacons in the same campaign, that wouldn't work out very well because the trackers would just be waiting finished while we'd have to develop the beacons and then also wait for the chips for the beacons, which will take way longer than those that are in the trackers. So this is just to shorten our time to market and shorten the time for you to get your hands on awesome full body tracking. So TLDR, if we combine the campaigns of the beacons and trackers, the beacons would just delay the time it would take for you to get your hands on full body tracking. Hence, we split up the campaign. So we'll first do the trackers, then once those are released and we've ironed out any potential bugs on launch, we'll start working on the beacons and making sure you can get your hands on those as well. So lately, because of this, we've put all our attention on the trackers and not the beacons because, well, the beacons wouldn't have to wait on chips for nearly as long as the beacons would. And we've been developing new methods of occlusion-less body tracking. We put it under our umbrella term of Fast Accurate Positioning Technology, or FAP technology for short, which is implemented in our product line Cookie Body Tracking, CBT for short. Our FAP tech solves multiple issues of other occlusion-less body tracking methods. That is, unless of course you want to spend $3,000 just to solve those issues and still have occlusion-less, which is kind of expensive. So we decided to solve them ourselves for a way cheaper price. So, as you might have heard, we're also going to have merch, and some people have been wondering about what's happening with that. We've been trying to decide on a good size that will fit most people, and it will come in the form of programming socks. And if you don't know what that is, you clearly haven't played enough VR chat, or you could just become a cultured man and search it up on something that rhymes with Boogle. So the size we've been thinking about is 80 centimeters from the heels to the thighs, or 31 inches in freedom units. And you can tell us how well that fits. In the description below we have a link to our Discord where you can tell us, or you could go to our website, which also has our Discord linked. So it's important to note that the upcoming demo only uses 6 of our cookie trackers and no beacons, so it will be even better with the beacons later down the line when you can get your hands on that, which we'll be working on full speed to deliver. And really that's the whole point. You should be able to get your hands on the 6 trackers and then later down the line upgrade with beacon if you feel like it. I mean, the performance with only 6 trackers is pretty good even though there's no beacons. But yes, it can get a lot better with beacon. So we'll basically be using the 6 tracker set, which costs $300 at retail price. Although, another disclaimer, those will be discounted for backers. Just how much of a discount has yet to be decided, although there will be a discount available for backers. And then after backing and all that, the whole campaign stuff, the retail price per tracker will be $50 or $300 for 6 trackers. Now, of course, in the campaign you can choose to back us with even more money if you want to, but if you have any extra money and the world is still in chaos by then, I'd recommend donating that money to aids to help affected civilians by war, because, well, the world has turned to kind of shit right now, Right, so yeah, without further ado, let's get into the demo. Very cool segue.